My name is Ethan. I'm 28 years old. Following my divorce, I relocated to a small town called Chatham in Alabama. With nowhere else to go besides my parents' home, I settled into my grandfather's old house. He passed away a few years back and left the property to our family. It's located about 10 minutes outside of town, set on 10 acres enveloped by dense forest. The area is incredibly serene. I thought I'd appreciate the tranquility. The house itself is aged. Its wooden floors groan underfoot, and the doors often jam. It's the sort of place that always feels chilly, no matter how high you set the heater. Still, it was free, and I didn't have any better options. The first few nights were uneventful. I unpacked my belongings and tidied up. Evenings were spent on the porch, sipping a beer. It was calm. No cars, just the breeze rustling through the trees and the occasional hoot of an owl. But then, strange sounds began. The first time I noticed it was on the 7th night. I'd just climbed into bed around midnight, nearly asleep when I heard whistling outside. It wasn't a familiar melody, just a slow, uneven tune, slightly off-pitch. It sounded like someone strolling through the woods behind the house, whistling as they moved. It unnerved me, but I assumed it was a hunter or a neighbor who'd had too much to drink. The following night, it happened again. Same time, same tune, but this time it felt nearer. I got up, switched on the porch light, and peered outside, but saw no one. I grabbed a flashlight and ventured into the yard to investigate. Nothing. No footprints, no rustling of someone fleeing, just the whistling, growing fainter as it retreated into the forest. I tried to brush it off. For a couple of nights, I stayed in bed, attempting to sleep through it. But every night, the whistling began around 1:17 a.m. I know that seems oddly specific, but it was always between 1:15 and 1:19, like it was timed. It felt deliberate, as if someone was targeting me, knowing I was alone. A few days later, I contacted the sheriff's office. An older deputy, who I'll call Deputy M, came out. He'd been on the force for years. When I described the issue, he grew silent. He said, almost verbatim, "Your granddad used to report the same thing. Said someone was whistling around his land late at night, always in the spring. We never found anything. I thought it was just old age, but now you're hearing it too." That rattled me. I had no clue my grandfather experienced this. Deputy M advised me to lock the doors and stay indoors after sunset. I was already doing that, but I became more vigilant. I checked every window twice. One night I even wedged chairs against the doorknobs for extra security. Still, the whistling persisted, growing closer each night. One evening, we can't share the full story here. If you want